Mo Salah has a problem, and we need to talk about it.
Now we return you to our regular scheduled program in progress.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, welcome back to the channel. How are we? Listen, I don't want to keep this intro too long. You feel me? I want to get into the video. I wanna vent out my frustrations. And today's topic of discussion is the Salah problem. What is the Salah problem, you might ask? The nigga has no whistle. He has no whistle. And if you don't know what a whistle is, basically, you know, when a ref blows the whistle, usually it's like a foul or whatever. So basically, Salah wins no fouls. And you're probably looking at the thumbnail and thinking, what the hell does Salah have to do with Steph Curry? Well, here it is, my friend. Yeah, it is. Steph Curry, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, the greatest shooter of all time, notoriously has one of the worst whistles in NBA history. You know what I'm saying? Every single time he drives into the paint, you're like, okay, maybe this time he's gonna win a foul. Maybe this time he's gonna get a foul. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this time they're gonna call the actual play and they're gonna actually give him the free throws. But nah, man, that nigga could get fucking crushed by two boulders and they'd be like, no foul, no foul. And it's the same thing with Salah. Same thing with Salah. That nigga's shirt gets ripped up every single game like defenders are a bunch of fucking groupies, bro. They're ripping up his shirt every single game and the ref is like, no foul. Nigga, my shirt is ripped, bro. My shirt is ripped. I look like a fucking hobo and you're saying there's no foul. There's a rip in my shirt. This shirt are supreme quality, my nigga. This is straight fucking out of the sweatshops, you feel me? Straight out the sweatshops, my nigga. This is primo quality and this shit is being ripped and you're telling me it's not a foul. That's what you're telling me. You're telling me it's not a foul. So you're saying I'm lying, basically. That's what you're telling me. You're telling me I'm lying even though I'm the one being dragged down to the floor. That's what you're telling me. All right. It's cool. And it sucks. It sucks for Mo. It really does suck because some of the best players of all time have had pretty decent whistles. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo. No, actually, not. That's a lie. It's actually the opposite, if anything. Some of the best players in the world haven't had whistles. Like Cristiano is probably the exception to the rule. His whistle is crazy, but that's probably because he fucking threatens to kill the referees if they don't give him any penalties. So Lionel Messi didn't really need a whistle, but like he did have one, mainly for fouls outside the box. But inside the box, never really needed it because he usually just hit minute. Neymar, oh man, his whistle was tragic, bro. Honestly, one of the worst I've ever seen of any player ever, probably. He's up there with Salah. I can't even lie. His whistle is fucking tragic, bro. His whistle is tragic. I've seen Neymar do skills and be the one that gets a yellow card. You know how crazy that is.
Neymar toying with this Montpellier team now. Well, he's rather not asking him to stop provoking players. It's just the way he plays football, and a yellow card for Neymar.
How are you doing an attacking action and getting yellow carded? It's not even a foul, bro. The ref just stops the play and like, nah, man, you're being a dickhead. Yellow card, bro. What? Where in the rule book does it say that you can't hit a rainbow flick? Where? Nowhere. Nah, man, Neymar's whistle was fucking tragic, bro. I can't even lie. That whistle was crazy. Like, his might genuinely be worse than Salah. Some of the calls that he was getting, crazy. Because, like, Neymar was getting fouled every single fucking game and coming out of that game with fucking... Yeah, he was getting tackled every single game and coming out of the game with probably one or two tackles. You know, maybe one that created something significant, like maybe a free kick at the edge of the box or something, but nothing crazy, you know. But yeah, going back to Salah's whistle, disgraceful. Some of the tackles that I've seen being done on Salah and him not winning a penalty is crazy, and I can compare it to Steph because like it's a pretty easy comparison, you know, two of the best players in their sport respectively, who notoriously have been, you know, shafted by referees when it comes to winning fouls, and it fucking sucks, dude. It sucks. Honestly, it fucking sucks. I don't even want to know how Salah or Steph feel every single game, getting fucking clamped, stepped on, fucking dragged back, pulled down to the floor and not winning a foul. It sucks. It sucks. Because those those like 6 to 10 free throws could take you from a 20 to 30 point average to a 30 to 40 point average. You feel me? That could be the difference between being an okay player to being one of the greatest of all time. Now, Steph is already the greatest of all time. You feel me? Because like that nigga's just extremely fucking demonic, you know? Him and Salah, I like to call them unethical. You know, their game just makes zero fucking sense. You know, when Steph came in, nobody was hitting threes like him. When Salah came in, no winger was getting GA like him. You know what I'm saying? So it's something new. You're not used to it. You know, Steph, maybe he had a bit of a whistle when he was coming around, but around probably 2016, 2017, 2018, that was when you were like, yeah, this nigga's whistle is like non-existent. Now, he literally wins no fucking fouls at all. Like, I've seen him hit a three and then get fucking sandwiched by two defenders and not win a fucking foul. That's crazy. I've seen Salah get dragged down to the floor and not win a fucking foul. And all he can do is smile. Because if he retaliates, then it's a yellow card. And you're like, bruv, how is it fucking fair that I'm getting a yellow card even though I'm the one that's being dragged down to the floor? That's basically like, I don't even commit a crime, but I'm accused of a crime. And I'm like, yo, look at the evidence. The video evidence is like, I was at home all day. And they're like, nah, bruv, you did it. We don't care. You're guilty. Yellow card. Suck your mom. Dickhead. That's crazy. That is crazy. Referees are fucking shafting Salah, bro. And it's not gonna change because like he's old now. He's like 34, turning 34 this season. So it's not gonna change. It's unfortunate. But he has gone basically his whole Liverpool career without having a significant whistle, without having a serious whistle. Salah with a serious whistle goes from 25 to 30 goals a season to about 35 to 45, you know what I'm saying? This goes from like very good to one of the greatest consistently seasons of all time. Like last season, Salah's whistle was okay, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like, okay, no, not Salah, but Liverpool's whistle was okay last season. He scored like 15 penalties or something crazy like that in all competitions with this, which was insane. It's insane. It's probably the most amount of penalties that he's ever scored in a season, but it just shows that like Liverpool's whistle has been ass. As far as I can remember, Liverpool have always had an ass whistle. Maybe because of Klopp. Klopp did complain a lot about the refs, so maybe they were like spiting him by not giving his teams any penalties, and that carried on to fucking Arne Slot as well, even after Klopp. But even then, if a manager has their opinions, why are you spiting them by not giving fair calls? That's crazy. That's crazy. Low key. The PGMOL needs to be investigated. I can't lie. There has to be some kind of shady shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Because David Coote, that nigga was crazy. That nigga was on some crazy shit, man. Outside of being a referee, as a referee, that nigga was on some crazy shit, bro. That nigga was on some crazy shit. And he refereed a lot of Liverpool games. And he was videoed saying, fuck Klopp, basically, and fuck Liverpool. They fucking suck. So I'm sure there's a shit ton of other referees that share the same sentiment as David Coote. Maybe not when it comes to, you know, his sexual preference, but as like pertaining to the sport of football. You know what I'm saying? Not outside of the sport. That's a bit crazy. Not extracurricular activities. That's a mad thing. You know what I'm saying? He's a mad thing. I don't even know if that nigga's arrested yet, but he should be. He should be under the jail, man. Fucking creep ass nigga, man. I always knew there was something wrong with that nigga. But anyway, Salah's whistle, non-existent. Steph Curry's whistle, non-existent. You look at players right now that are playing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's got one of the best whistles in fucking NBA history. He's averaging probably 15 to 20 free throws every single game. That's crazy. That is crazy. Almost half of his points every single game come from the free throw line. That's insane. If Steph had that kind of whistle, I guarantee you that nigga averages 40 points a season. 40 points a season on top of all the threes that he shoots. Plus having an actual whistle, nah, man. Steph would be fucking the devil himself. Not even demonic. He would be the devil himself. He would probably be unanimous top 2, top 3 NBA players of all time. He'd probably be in the top 3 for most points of all time. You know what I'm saying? He would be up there. Same thing with Salah. Salah would probably be How many goals is he on right now? He's on like what, 170? He'd probably be closer to 190 by now if he had an actual earnest whistle. You know what I'm saying? He'd probably be closer to that. But he doesn't. The refs have an agenda. I've always said this. I will always say this. Refs have an agenda against Liverpool. It's evident. It's evident to see. It is evident to see. And anyone who says otherwise, you're just lying to yourself, bro. You were absolutely fucking lying to yourself. There are countless instances of Liverpool in the past, not even 10 years, in the past 2-3 years where you're like, yeah, these niggas are being cheated, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. This shit is crazy. And there's nothing you can do about it, because if you complain, you get a yellow card. If you call out the refs, then you get a fine. It's a fucking authoritarian fucking state, basically, the Premier League. That's what it is right now. If you call out any of the bullshit, you get a fine or you get a yellow card or whatever it may be. You get some type of sanction, or you get some type of discipline, some type of disciplinary action, and it fucking sucks. It sucks. It fucking sucks. But hey, man, I have my theories of thinking why Salah has no whistle. Let me know yours in the comments. You know, like, subscribe, all that good shit. Yeah, fuck Israel, of course. Fuck Israel to the day I die. To my fucking grave. Fuck Israel. Fuck Cody Gakpo. Fuck Arne Slot. And I hope you niggas have a good one. I'm out. Deuces.